They're crap. 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 Mega crap. I'll give you $200 for all of them.
That seems a little low.
Take them somewhere else then.
Welcome everyone to another action figure review as we take a retrospective look at the classic Toybiz line once again from the very first Spider-Man movie, as we have Peter Parker's boss, Triple J, Jonah Jameson from the Daily Bugle. And this is a figure that was released in the early 2000s, so at that time when of course Toybiz had the rights to Marvel characters before Hasbro. So I did buy some of the Toybiz figures back in the day, but not Jameson. And since I felt that this year they are releasing some of the Spider-Man No Way Home figures from the multiverse, including the Tobey Maguire version, I thought it's nice to, of course, get some of the characters before from his original films. So looking at the packaging, very nice from Series 1. And then at the back you can see some of the other characters you can buy. Pause the video if you want to, of course, read on some of what it says at the back. So here is everything out of the packaging. Now before we start building the office, let's take a closer look at the Jameson figure itself. And this was released in 2001 as it says on the back of the packaging. And I would say that for its time, this is a very good sculpt. Of course you can tell that it's not like the standards we see today, but in terms of the likeness to Jameson, so the actor J.K. Simmons, I think it's almost spot on. And even at that time when I watched this film, I just thought he portrayed his role so well. It kind of felt like Jameson jumped straight out of the animated series, so it wasn't surprising to see him reprise his role in the MCU. This is of course the Jameson look in the first movie, so his classic attire, and you can see that trademark pointing on the finger like he's telling off Peter Parker. So much it was a classic that they brought it back in the Hasbro look as well. Although this one does include some alternative hands, so you can see. And obviously this one is more of a classic look. Of course this one doesn't include any accessories like the desk. I believe it was part of the Far From Home line. Well, it was released under No Way Home because we had these Spider-Man suits as well as Doctor Strange. But then for Jameson, it doesn't say No Way Home at the front, if you notice. The others do say it. This is probably the main selling point of this figure, and that is his desk. This is such a classic kind of accessory that I think anyone wouldn't mind having as a collectible. So we have his bottle, the pens, the mug, sellotape, the phone, and then some files. The phones actually come off, so I might need to somehow stick it back down again. And then it does include these legs, which I need to build. So I'm guessing it just goes in. So then we have a full desk, and then we also have a chair. There's some movement to it as well. It doesn't have any wheels, but it's kind of cool. So this figure should have articulation, of course, obviously because you need Jameson to sit down. So what you do is bring the desk, and then you can have him sitting down. Oh, just one other thing is on the back there is a function, something that you don't see too often in figures today, but it just gives him a playable option. So you sit him down on the desk and you kind of just put his arms on top, and there is the classic kind of Jameson look. So what you do is you just move the function at the back.
Hello, you're fired.
Why?
Dogs catching frisbees, pigeons in the park, a couple of geezers playing chess.
And I think this is something that I like about the Toybiz line, was it included some sort of base or some huge accessory just to be a bit more playable. And I believe they did something like this for Toybiz for their comic Jameson figure, slightly smaller version. But in terms of recent releases, of course, we didn't get anything like this. And obviously I'll throw him into my kind of Raimi trilogy. So this is the Spider-Man. And yeah, this is actually a very cool look. I'm just missing Peter Parker, of course. Let's bring in the Hasbro one. It also works. So yeah, he can also sit on his desk. And I guess you can kind of use this for any character you want. Ned, if he wants to work on his computer. I think that would work. Let's just bring in Jameson once again. You can kind of have him sitting or standing depending on what you prefer. Obviously it works more when he's sitting down, but you can see this is a very classic kind of look of him. Enjoyed this video, be sure to also check out my retrospective review of the Toybiz Spider-Man, and then stay tuned for more videos, especially those No Way Home releases. Thanks for watching.